Why a lot of y'all not talking about the detrimental and disgusting age gap couples in the Haitian community? It's time to have the conversation that nobody in the Haitian community wants to talk about. Ha! Jodi am gen ton chéri, okay? Gen ton chéri doudou, vin chita, vin boire, vin gade, vin manger, vin danser, oh mama, get any more. I'm sorry, y'all. For those that are religious, I'm cultured. I'm cultured. Because I didn't even say hi to y'all. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the Mademoiselle in Sassy Deuxième Chanel. So today we're going to be talking about age gap couples in the Haitian community. Now the whole thing with the whole age gap couple situation, I don't have a problem with it. I do not care if you are 30 and you married a 50-year-old, or if you're 20 and you married a 48-year-old. That's not the problem, and that's actually not what we're talking about today. So hold your keyboards, okay? Papi mette kaka down below. We're not talking about those types of relationships. At the end of the day, if you're an adult, you can make your adult decision to be with another adult. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Get down with your bad self. If you a cool girl, go on, hey. Then that's your business. But we're specifically talking about those predators. Yes, I said predator. Is that even a word? Y'all don't even be trying to help me sometimes. Can someone comment down below what is predator in Haitian Creole? Because I genuinely don't know. Please, please, okay? Ethnicity. I was born here. There's a lot of shit I know, but there's a lot of words I genuinely don't know. So help a sister out. Listen, y'all not gonna come for me because there's a lot of Haitians that are born in America that can't speak a lick of Creole. So shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up and just help. Please understand, anything said in Creole will be repeated before or after in English. Use your context clues. Also understand that I am giving this video from a Haitian American perspective. So yeah, there's that. Today we're gonna be talking about these Haitian men in particular. But of course, there's a lot of women who do this too, so we can't forget y'all. But predominantly Haitian men that sit there and like groom children and then end up marrying, dating, or whatever with this person once they're of age. I have a genuine problem with a lot of these men, okay, because it's happened to me, that will sit there and look at you like,
oh, you look real good, how old are you? Oh man, hit me up when you turn 18.
Oh, qui m'ajoute? Oh, vin parler avec l'autre discutant, chérie.
That's fucking gross. The fact that you can even look at a kid that you know damn well. What really makes me mad is most of the time, the fucking kid looks like a kid. Okay, the kid looks like a kid. Now for me, I was a very developed child, okay? I got my period when I was 12. I had moves, I believe, when I was like 12, 13. So I was a pretty developed kid. But motherfuckers knew I was a kid because I was chilling with the kids. I was on the playground with the kids. I was with the other kids. So you knew I was a kid. Okay, and I can't count how many times a lot of these grown-ass men would like try to walk next to me or give me rides or walk me home from school like,
oh, baby, well, kilo what this is.
And you know what? I've never told my parents because a lot of these people are the same people that they don't talk to them anymore, thank God, because I kind of planted the seed of, this person's not a good person. So essentially they stop talking to them. But I'm not gonna tell them like, hey, your friends are pervs, because Haitians, they never listen. This sounds really fucked up, but it's true. Comment down below if you are a Haitian child in particular and you try to tell your parents about something inappropriate that one of their friends or even your family members or their family members have tried to do to you and they dismissed you, because it happens too fucking often. And people need to normalize people actually coming forth about their abuse and their inappropriate interactions with people, especially when it comes to children, because most children are not gonna lie about shit like that. But anyhow, there's so many men that have tried to come at me with that type of energy, and it's funny because I never really cared about it or never really second guessed it until I got older and I realized, oh my God, that's absolutely disgusting. And then, I would get into conversations with people and, they'll be like, yeah, we've been together for 10 years. And I'm like, y'all been together for 10 years. How the fuck is that possible? You're only like 23. Your husband's like 38. You do the math. That shit don't even make any sense. At that point, you were grooming a goddamn child. You were sitting there coercing a child and making them susceptible to your nonsense. And what makes it worse is, it's not as if they're doing all of this shit and then treating the person right, you know, giving them a better life. No. They be sitting there enticing the child, watching the child, basically stalking the child, fantasizing about the child, and then when they get with this child, they don't even treat them right. They treat them like garbage. They treat them the same way they would treat any other woman that they would that was their age. It's not like they treat them any better. So my thing is, what the hell is the point of all of this? Like, I understand some people just have preferences. Maybe younger is your preference, but when younger is like breaking of the law, okay, I don't care if it's Haiti, America, Antarctica, when you're sitting there and you know damn well it's inappropriate to be fetishizing over fucking kids, it's fucking disgusting. Because let that shit happen to your kid, you're not gonna be so happy when your 16-year-old bring a 39-year-old to your fucking house. You're gonna be sitting there confused. You're gonna be sitting there wanting to kill a motherfucker, get a machete, and shit to get this 39-year-old. So why do you think it's okay to do that to other people's kids? It's solid. Okay, it's fucking solid. I know so many age gap couples that started like when the person was underage that I'm actually truly disgusted. And you know, of course, I ain't shit and I be bringing it up to these people. Honestly, I'm surprised on when people cross it dumb because I be saying so much shit. Like the fact that nobody's like beat my ass yet. I don't fight anymore, I'm retired. But since I stopped fighting, I'm shocked that no one beat my ass because I be saying all types of shit, okay? Like I'll go up to them, well, I'm bringing it up casually like, you were dating this girl since she was 14 and you were 29. Don't you think that's like bad? And they're like, well, I mean, we did it. And I'm just like, that's inappropriate. I'd love to know what you're gonna say when your daughter does that in the next 18 years. And of course they get upset and I just be sitting there like, I said what I said. You see? Wow, perfect time. Y'all hear the sirens? That's exactly what's gonna happen. Because you're gonna be ready to beat a motherfucker's ass. I hope you can hear those sirens. Makes a good point for the video. Now, let's be real here. The basis for a lot of age gap couples and why a lot of people don't like being with people their own age or people who are older than them is because they want to have the upper hand. This is not all, okay? Let me just start off by saying this is not all. Okay, listen, this is not all. However, if the shoe fits, wear it, Cinderella. If it don't apply, let it fly. But with a lot of people, especially women, okay, I've seen studies about this, it's very interesting, that go after people that are like significantly younger than them, they do it specifically because they want to be in control. Typically when the person is older than you, especially in Haitian and most foreign communities, they are taught to respect their elders no matter what. It doesn't matter if they're wrong. It doesn't matter if they're trying to tell you to walk off a cliff. If a grown one tells you to walk off that cliff, you walk off that cliff because they're grown one, okay?
I am grown, hear me roar.
That's how Haitians are. So it's like when you go and you enter that dynamic in a relationship stature, it's like, okay, if I date this person and they're significantly younger than me, I can control them. I can mold them to be how I want them to be. I can make them listen to me no matter what because I'm older than them. And then what's even better than that is she can have as many kids as I want her to have because again, she's younger. What's even better than that, I can hold things over her head like literacy, education, money, immigration. Because let's be real here, a lot of men do that as well. They'll seduce a lot of these young women in Haiti while they have wives back in America, trying to get them to think that they're gonna have these lavish and wonderful lives. They sitting there buying these girls in Haiti freaking iPhones and clothes, calling them Sherry Doo via text and WhatsApp. But realistically, they don't care. They're just a play toy. And honestly, they only come to Haiti to fuck them or whatever the case may be. And when they're done, they dispose of them as they will. A lot of this is transactional and conditional. I love you as long as you are my side piece. I love you as long as you listen to what I say. And on the other spectrum is I'll love you as long as you give me residence. I'll love you as long as you give me money. You know what? We're actually going to make a video about that very soon. You know, the whole migration situation. You know, somebody had the nerve to offer me $25,000 if I married their cousin. Not only is that illegal, but their cousin wasn't even cute. Like, I'm not about to like marry anyone for shit. Don't get wrong with that. Find another way to get to America because I feel like that's extremely dishonest. That's a whole nother story, a whole nother time, whole nother video. They'll sit there, they'll marry them, they'll give them visas, they'll give them green cards, all of this extra shit, the whole nine, but then they'll fuck around and they'll let them be dumb. Again, a video for another time. It's insanely ridiculous and absolutely despicable how many Haitian women have been in America for decades and can't even write, can't even read, don't even work. I know so many Haitian women that literally are practically kept prisoner. All they do is have kids, take care of the kids, and stay home. They're not allowed to work. They're not allowed to do anything but shop for the kids, take care of the kids, and go to church. But other than that, they can't even send a simple fucking text message because their husband refuses for them to be literate. You know why? Because if they become literate, they're gonna leave. And this sounds so crazy to a lot of you guys watching this, but for a lot of people, if you know, you know, okay? There's too many. A lot of you guys are probably watching this right now and you're like, yep. My mom can't do anything, yup. My dad can't do anything, yup. But they've been here for this long. I wonder why that is. Why is it that one of my parents is way more coherent than the other one? And the excuse is always going to be, oh, well, they're lazy. Oh, well, they don't want to. No, you don't want them to learn anything for themselves so they don't leave you. So they don't become independent and self-sufficient. So they don't end up not needing you in a sense. A lot of this has to do with a superiority complex that a lot of people do have in a general sense. When you grow up feeling inferior, especially when you come from a country like Haiti, right? When you grow up without an education, when you grow up without any money, when you grow up having to struggle, having to fight all your life, essentially, you end up developing this mentality of, I need to feel like I'm in control. I need to feel like I'm doing something right. I need to feel like someone loves me, or that I can control the love that is coming in, and I can bring the love that I want in, and I can control it on my terms. And that's why it's so much easier to just go pick up a random stupid ass kid, especially when that's in Haiti, that all they care about is coming to America. They don't care about nothing else. They don't care about the consequences. They don't think for themselves for the most part. It's so much easier to get like a 16, 17, 18-year-old to come to Haiti, use, manipulate, and abuse them to the point where it's like, okay, well, they don't know any better anyway. I'm their gateway ticket. I'm their meal ticket. I'm essentially their visa. So they're going to do whatever I do and whatever I say just because they're in America. Because now they're privileged. They should be privileged to be here. And now essentially they owe me their life. They don't want to have this conversation though. They don't want to have it. Yo pablo. They don't want to have this conversation. I have so many friends born in both Haiti and America that have gone through this or are going through this, to the point where it's like they have people sitting there abusing them specifically due to their age. And it's insane how much Haitians hold on to their values to the point where it can be detrimental. I think it's amazing that we have such values and such core beliefs that hold our systems together, but a lot of these systems are broken, fucked up, and corrupt as hell. And of course, let's not forget the word that we all love to use, toxic. I feel like people overuse the word toxic all the damn time, but in this case, this is the right time to use the word toxic. This is horrible behavior, and I feel like anyone that's doing this right now, shame on you. Anyone that's letting this happen to themselves, please get help and recognize the situation that you're going through, because most of the time it's abuse. I've rarely seen a situation where like a fucking 40-year-old went after like a 17-year-old, waited till they were like 18 to marry them and abuse them, and somehow that's seen as okay. Okay, it's never gonna be okay. It's fucking disgusting. It's fucking disgusting, okay? And I'm gonna say it again, it's fucking disgusting. Comment down below and let me know what you think about this video. Have you went through this? Have you not went through this? And overall, just what do you think about what I said? Am I right? Am I wrong? Keep them connect. With that being said, make sure you guys check out merchandise down below. Also, check out the main channel, because if you're not following the main channel, what the fuck is you doing? Also, of course, follow me on Instagram. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, do all of that. And I'm gonna see y'all next time.